morning. Welcome to our daily video scripture reflection. Today is Tuesday, July the 7th. We just take a moment and take a look at the gospel for today. I think it's very apropos, it's very meaningful for our own day, where, for example, we have in the words of scripture, Jesus, at the sight of the crowds, had compassion on them because they were harassed and helpless like sheep without a shepherd. I think that's how we feel sometimes in these days. We feel like sheep without a shepherd. The whole planet is suffering from two very serious threats, okay? The corona pandemic, obviously, but also the universal call for racial equality because of the injustices. And so we struggle to find solutions to these situations, while at the same time we realize that many of our leaders are not helping, are not able, for whatever reason, to do very much. And some of our institutions, perhaps we may think even our church is failing us. But what did Jesus do? This is the story of the mute individual who's cured by Jesus. And we're told he went about all the cities and villages, teaching in their synagogues and proclaiming the good news of the kingdom, curing every disease and every sickness. For today, at least, we can replace for disease, read the coronavirus, healing the coronavirus, and for sickness, read the sickness of injustices. Only those who place their trust in Jesus, obviously, like the mute man in today's gospel, are going to find healing and liberation. And those who fail to trust in Jesus, like the Pharisees, we're told, will find the demons in the darkness, and that's what they're looking for, and that's what they want. The prophet Hosea in the first reading is also giving us kind of the same warning, where he says, with the people of Israel, with their silver and gold, they make idols for their own destruction. Okay, now look, in these challenging, difficult times, it's tempting for us to place our trust in money or in power, because we hear people say, well, if everyone went back to work and if we just got back to normal, things would be okay. It's the economy that counts. Or we say now, especially, that our regional government has mandated facial masks as of July the 13th. We say government has no right to mandate facial masks. But the fact is, we know that the coronavirus affects the rich and the poor alike. And we know that those entrusted with power, police force, governments, and so forth, can abuse power. But we also know that racial injustice, for example, that we see today is embedded as a system in our society that somehow comes from an ideology, but that was created by individuals who believed in themselves. Nevertheless, we also know that we must believe in ourselves and we must do the right thing. Some are tempted to place their trust in science to solve the coronavirus, okay? But science is limited. This is a new virus. But God is infinite. Above all, we trust that God is with us to help us find the way. And so we repeat the words of the psalmist today. O house of Israel, trust in the Lord. O people of God, trust in the Lord. And all will be well. God bless. Take care. Bye.